Hello mga kabibig! Welcome back sa ating bagong YouTube channel. Ito ang pinakamaingay na YouTuber sa balat ng YouTube. Ako si Kabibig, maglebak-lebak na ta with evidence. Ako kabibig, ito na. Si BBM, nako, lumipad na patong Amerika. No. At tapos, ang tagabantay ng Pilipinas daw, si Rimulya, na Bersamin, at yung isa, hindi ko nakalimutan ko yung pangalan niya. Ay. Ngayon, kabibig, ito na. Ito na ang mas pinalawak. Ay, grabe naman mas pinalawak. Naku, BBM, hindi welcome sa Amerika. Loko! Mga protesta ang isa sa lubong ng mga tao at maybe mga OFW kay BBM. Paano naman yan? Nakakahiya, no? Na may protesta talaga na isa sa lubong ng mga taong ito. Ito, bibig basahin ko ha. Basahin ko, ipakita ko sa inyo. Baka sabihin nyo, gawa ko lang ang mga issue na ito. O eto kabibig, basahin natin itong mga taong gustong sasalubong kay BBM na dapat sana ay banda, hindi, from politiko. Marcos faces protest in Washington, D.C. over trade military deals with U.S. Hala! May something fishy-fishy pala ang gagawin ni BBM. Nako, yan ha? O yan kabibig, o. Ready na ang mga tao para sa protesta ni BBM? Sabihin na, basahin natin ha. Washington, D.C. Filipino activist groups are set to stage a protest in front of the White House. Naku, sa harap talaga ng White House. As on July 21, Washington time. So, bukas, di ba? As President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. begins his official visit to the United States, groups including Bayan USA, Malaya USA, Kabataan Alliance, and the International Coalition for Human Rights in the Philippines will lead the demonstration at Lafayette Park. Hindi pa natin alam kung sino-sino pa ang pupunta doon, di ba? According to the organizers, the protest aims to denounce what they call the Marcos administration's increasing alignment with the U.S. military and economist interest, an approach that they argue undermines Philippine sovereignty and the welfare of the Filipino people. Marcos is expected to convene his cabinet at Blair House on the first day of his visit, ahead of meeting with the U.S. Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, and top business leaders. So hindi pa, akala ko si BBM makikmeet kay Trump. Pero ang kanyang unang araw, pupunta si BBM sa Blair House. Makipag-meeting sa U.S. Secretary of Defense na si Pete, tapos Secretary of State Marco Rubio, and top business leader. These talks are expected to focus on military cooperation and investment opportunities. Activist groups warn that such engagements reflect a broader agenda of deepening foreign control over Philippines' affairs, while critical issues affecting ordinary Filipinos, especially those overseas, remain ignored. Ang daming ang problema ng mga OFW, parang walang pakialam si BBM. Alam ko na. Kaya pala pinapunta ni BBM si Lisa sa Saudi para ipakita sa buong mundo na may concern siya sa OFW. Ang tanong ko lang, may meet and greet ba si BBM sa mga OFW sa Amerika? Especially sa Washington, D.C. Meron ba kabibig? So, sino ba dyan? Oy, comment below kung meron bang meet and greet. Kasi si Lisa, nandun na sa Saudi Arabia, nagpa-meet and greet sa mga OFW. Tapos para iyak-iyak siya doon, nagmo-moment siya na we will not forget this Filipino OFWs. Yung mga drama ba? They also criticize Marcos and Philippine ambassador to the US, Jose Manuel Romualdez, for allegedly failing to address the plight of Filipino migrants amid heightened immigration crackdowns. According to the groups, many consulates have failed to provide assistance to the families facing detention or deportation, often closing their doors in times of crisis. The protests also highlight the social and environmental impact of expanded U.S. military presence in the Philippines, which activists says contributes to displacement and rising regional tension. So yun kabibig, yun ang purpose kung bakit may pasalubong or isasalubong na mga protesta. Protesta ay grabe, no? Isang protesta talaga ang isasalubong nila, no? Ay, nako. At eto pa kabibig ba? Si Senator Amy Marcos may binahagi mga kabibig. Grabe na. Oo. Amy, sabi ni Amy, protect Philippine interests in trade talks with Trump. Nako, binulgar, nilaglag ni Amy Marcos si BBM. Nako po, wala na talaga. Ay, si Amy Marcos, nako, nilaglag talaga ang kanyang kapatid. Protect Philippines interest in trade talks with Trump. So ito kabibig, ang statement, official statement ni Senator Amy Marcos, talagang pinost niya ba after na lumipad si Bongbong Marcos. Ito as President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. begins a series of meetings with US President Donald Trump from July 2022, Senator Amy Marcos urged her brother to exercise caution and protect Philippine national interests in the discussions. Trade must be partnership, not a surrender. Hala, bakit nakasabi si Amy nito? So gusto ni BBM na i-surrender ang sovereignty ng Pilipinas sa Amerika? Gusto ba ni BBM na parang wala na lang laya ang Pilipinas? Sabi no, trade must be partnership, not a surrender. Look, mabigat yon, not a surrender. If we give away our rights today, we sell out the future of every Filipino. Wala ka. May pinariringgan si Amy. Maybe may alam si Amy na gagawin ni BBM doon sa Amerika na pwedeng makakasira mga Pilipino natin. As a stalwart military and trade ally, the Philippines had urged a 10% rate or at least an improvement on Indonesia's 19% tariff. It appears, however, that we will be imposed a rate at least 20%. Further, the US has demanded that this agreement may be terminated if the Philippines enters into a new bilateral free trade agreement. So ito na. Ito ang katotohanan kabibig na pilit tinatakpan nila na ang US nag-demand na pwede natin itong 20% ma-terminate ito kung ang Pilipinas papasok sa bagong bilateral free trade agreement or preferential economic agreement with a country of concern of US, a patent disregard of our sovereignty, an independent right to enter into international agreements. Wala, grabe naman si Trump kung ito ang gagawin sa Pilipinas. Finally, the US requires that Philippines shall refrain from imposing new barriers that provides less favorable treatment to US services suppliers and a treatment afforded to domestic services suppliers. Hala ka. This is so unfair. Diba? Constraining even our own domestic economic policies. Naku po. While Senator Marcos is hopeful that BBM's visible seize opportunities for greater security and economic cooperation between the countries, she warns, as a sovereign country, the tariff agreement with the US should also be reciprocal. The US does not seem to regard us as a sovereign state, nor can we see the value of any so-called treaty allies. No president should sign away our sovereignty, not for gold, not for promises, not for alliances. Marcos added. Nako po. Delikado to kabibig. Parang kinakabahan ako. Baka may... Nako po kabibig. Ito no president should sign away our sovereignty. Not for gold, not for promises, not for alliances. The Philippines shall refrain from imposing new barriers that provide less favorable treatment to U.S. services suppliers than the treatment afforded to domestic services suppliers. Yun ang gusto ng U.S. So, namimiligro ang ating mga domestic services, mga suppliers natin. Namimiligro. So, gusto ng U.S. na sila yung dapat iangat ang U.S. Pilipinas, bahala na kayo dyan. Yun ang gusto ng U.S. O ang deal, sige, para maganda ang deal, I-terminate namin yung 20% tariff kung may bagong bilateral free trade agreement tayo. So ang gagawin niyo, iangat ang US, ang domestic natin, parang wala na lang. Kaya namamahal, parang kinakabahan si Senator Amy Marcos. Of course, kabahan talaga siya. Kasi kapatid niya at alam niya kung ano ang galawan ng kanyang kapatid. Diba? Alam ni Amy Marcos na hindi gaano kagaling-galingan itong si BBM sa pag-a-analyze mga posibleng anak ko po. Sana isinama na lang si Lisa. Or anak ko, iwan ko kabibig. Uy, parang kinakabahan ako sa mangyayari kabibig. Uy. Sana mag-isip-isip si Bongbong Marcos ba na huwag niyang ipamimigay ang Pilipinas. Trade must be a partnership, not a surrender, sabi ni Amy. If we give away our rights today, we sell out the future of every Filipino. Yan, gustong i-emphasize si Senator Amy Marcos, mga kabibig. So anong ibig sabihin ni Senator Amy Marcos? Nanganganib ang Pilipinas. Diba? Nanganganib ang Pilipinas. Diba? Ito ang komento ng ating mga netizen. Ito. A strong mutual partnership with the United States of America. I totally agree with you, Senator Amy Marcos. So, Senator, what do you suggest daw? Sabi ng isang netizen. Your brother doesn't care. You should speak out before anything becomes too late. Ito pa. Madam Amy Marcos, I will also add that the U.S. President Donald Trump has Facebook account. He reads all posts. Therefore, President Trump is aware of your post. Ano? So, yun kabibig, parang sana, no? Maisip-isip ni BBM ba kung sasayin ba siya sa bagong treaty? Ako kinakabahan naman ako Ano kayo mangyayari sa ating for the last 3 years ng pag-upo ni BBM? May progress ba ang Pilipinas at mas lalong malulunod tayo sa baha? Hindi lang sa baha, kundi mas lalong malulunod ang ating ekonomiya. Ang tanong, meron pa bang tayong isasaing isang araw sa ating bahay kung lahat ng tao ay gutom at walang alam kung saan papunta kasi nalulunod na ang Pilipinas? Yun kabibig ang ating Libag-Libag for the day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Bye everyone. See you next time.